This is Vic Patel with Craft Express.
My name is Ashley from Artistry.
It's Gavin, founder, creator of Seps.io, and you're listening to
Two Regular Guys podcast,
Hosted by
Terry Combs RG, Regular Guy,
and Aaron Montgomery.
The place to be for industry news.
The best dad jokes on earth, along with relevant topics to apparel decorators.
Prepare for the wild.
All right. Welcome into the show. It is Friday, December 13th, Friday the 13th, 2024. I'm Terry Combs, and you can find me at terrycombs.com.
And I'm Aaron Montgomery with our Success Group, and I get to coach business owners away from stress and anxiety towards clarity and confidence. And I also get to celebrate, right? This is a day of celebration. Terry, you said it's Friday the 13th, so not only is this the Reggie Day, but this is also a great day for people that don't know. And every time I tell somebody this that didn't know, they go, oh, now it makes sense. So I was born on a Friday the 13th, not in December, but on a Friday the 13th. So every Friday the 13th, I get a text from my dad saying, Happy Non-Triskaidekaphobia Day. And I'm not afraid of 13. And so, yeah, it's a good day and exciting day, Terry. We get to celebrate our winners of the Reggie Awards this year. And we got a great group. In fact, they're all waiting patiently in the green room. Eric is feeding them all their appropriate colored M&Ms while we speak. And so looking forward to a great show here today, Terry, to announce the winners of the 12th Annual REGGIE Awards.
Absolutely. And who knew? 12 years, huh?
Wow.
You know, Friday the 13th, by the way, is very significant in my book, Beer, Bait, and Barbecue. So it's a great Christmas gift.
I just cracked it open this week, actually, Terry. So
Oh, awesome. All right. Be sure and stay till the end for the secret sauce. I'm going to be doing the sauce today. I'm doing a back to basics segment on plastisol inks.
Absolutely. Looking forward to that secret sauce. So have some fun celebrating with us and then get a good deal of learning from Terry there. But Terry, before we get into the Reggies, though, we've got some news and we've got Cassie Green from The Apparelist joining us here to share a couple of news headlines. So you ready for that?
Awesome. Let's hear it.
Yes. Hi, everybody. Also, happy Reggies and Friday the 13th, two of my favorite days. Getting into headlines today. First headline I have for everybody, because we all know I love to share the feel-good ones. Hanes brand celebrates 15 years of Hanes for Good, donating over 6 million apparel items. Hanes Brand Inc. recently celebrated the 15th anniversary of its Hanes for Good program. Since 2009, Hanes for Good has donated over 6 million items, including 4 million pairs of socks, to hundreds of partner organizations across all 50 states, Washington, D.C., Puerto Rico, and Guam. So most recently, Hanes for Good delivered more than 20,000 pieces of apparel to areas impacted by hurricanes Helene and Milton. The full list of partner organizations has grown significantly over the last 15 years to include 485 groups, all dedicated to supporting those in need. So you can definitely read more about that in our news link. Second headline, FTC shells out $140,000 to consumers following false Made in USA claims. So these are always stories that we like to follow along with because it does impact our community. And this particular headline does sort of snowball off a headline that we were following along with last year. So in a case surrounding false Made in USA claims, the Federal Trade Commission sent $140,000 in refunds to consumers. 3 New England-based clothing companies misled consumers about where their product manufacturing occurred. The FTC took action against Chaucer Accessories, Bates Accessories, and Bates Retail Group, all owned by Thomas Bates, in 2023. The federal agency alleged the companies falsely claimed their products as, quote, made in USA or handcrafted in USA, despite some products or components being imported from countries like Taiwan. In 2023, FTC actions led to $330 million in refunds sent to U.S. consumers. The agency does have an interactive refund data dashboard that consumers can engage with, which provides a state-by-state breakdown of refunds in FTC cases. So I will also piggyback on this, saying that we do know of a couple screen printers and apparel decorators in the US who have also fallen under this law that the FTC applies for Made in USA claims. So it doesn't just hit manufacturers, it hits our industry as well. So make sure you're following along with that. And honestly, guys, that's all I've got for you this morning.
All right. Awesome. Thank you very much, Cassie. Appreciate you sharing those headlines, and good to have Cassie on and sharing that. Terry,
I
anything
wonder
stood
if
out?
I wonder if on the label you say "Made in USA"-ish. That would be okay.
Itch.
We'll have that next week.
Call your well, you know what? Call Printing United. They'll actually be able to help you with that. That's why you should be a member of Printing United.
That is a good fact.
To find out if you're labeled, it
I
says
feel like I know the answer already.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, hey. All right. Well,
All right.
Terry, let's before we dive in though, let's say hi to a couple folks that are jumping in here this morning. With Jeremy Picker, shout out from a regular guy in Colorado. So good to see you, Jeremy. And then we got Ramona. Good morning, everybody. And Doug checking in from West Hills in Los Angeles. So I know they're experiencing some fires up that way. So good stuff. And then Jeremy showing a little love for Cassie and what she does over there at Apparelist. So love it, love it, love it. All right.
All right. Well, hey, before we dive in, we want to thank everybody for checking out the Two Regular Guys podcast. We still need your voices. We would love to have more regulators participate in our show intros. So go to decorators.ink./intro. Read a few sentences and be a part of the show. Don't be left out. We are always looking for new guests. So if you or anyone you know would like to join us, go to calendly.com/2 regular guys to book a future episode, or email us at info@tworegularguys.com with your show ideas. If you are listening to the podcast version of the show, where most of our listeners are, we would appreciate you sharing the Two Regular Guys podcast with all of your industry friends so they can become regulators too. We would appreciate you giving us a review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Podcasts, YouTube Podcasts, wherever you do your podcast listening, we are there. And if you're listening live right now, please join in with your comments, your questions, your congratulations. And Aaron, let's get on with the show.
Definitely. Well, I don't know if you were trying to skip over because you thought my dad joke was so bad, but
Oh, I'm sorry. And Cassie was just on here saying best dad jokes anywhere. Hey,
I know.
Aaron,
So maybe you were like, well, this isn't one of them, so we're going to skip it. But it is holiday themed. Come on.
It is holiday themed. So yeah. Hey, Aaron, let's hear a dad joke.
Awesome. Whenever you're ready, Eric. Really set me up for success here, Terry. Okay. All right. All right. Why was the Christmas tree so bad at knitting?
I don't know. Why was the Christmas tree so bad at knitting?
Because it kept dropping its needles.
But
Lots and lots of head shaking. Okay. So it was a dad joke. It won. All right.
hey, you know what? I have a Christmas dad joke. You want to hear it?
Sure.
What did Adam say the day before Christmas?
What?
It's Christmas Eve.
Wow. Okay. So lots more head shaking going on. We lost all of our guests, Terry. This is no, just kidding. We appreciate them hanging in and going through that. All right. Well, let's get to what we're here for. Let's celebrate some people here. Are you ready? Should we I think we need a drum roll. There we go.
Very nice.
All right. Appreciate that, Eric, and jumping right on. All right. Well, Terry, do you want to, real quick, for anybody that's new, if you're a new listener, Terry, just kind of give them kind of the quick synopsis of what Reggie's are this kind of season for us and this culmination that we're here at today.
Yeah, 12 short years ago, we said, wouldn't it be great if there were awards that were nominated by the industry, that were voted on by the industry, because there have been lots of awards in our industry over the years, but we always feel like it's some back room somewhere with guys smoking cigars going, hey, so and so's is been in the industry for a long time, we should give them this award. So and we didn't know what kind of response we would get, and gosh, every year more listeners for this show and more participants for this show than any that we do all year long. And so here we are 12 years later giving the Reggies the two regular guy awards, the Reggies. And so 2025 did not or 2024 did not fail us. We had lots of participation, lots of nominations, and lots of voters.
Absolutely. It's been great, and just an amazing group of people too, though, I think, across the board. And so we've always, there's always the kind of back and forth, right? How do you do this? Because we want to stay completely out of it. This is not again, Terry and Eric and I sitting around in a back room having a cigar and going, okay, who's going to be the Reggie winners this year? We just facilitate it. And
we've done that before, but not about this.
yeah, it's totally different. And you don't want, you know what? Rena makes a very good point. So Rena says, where's the tux? Don't worry, I've got it. Haven't changed it. I got to slip into something a little less comfortable. So with that being said, let's do this. Let's get into this. Our first award. Do you want to start us off, Terry?
The 2024 Fresh Impact Product Award. This category shines a light on products that have made a notable difference in our industry during the calendar year. To qualify, products should have hit the market within the last 3 years and have yet to be on the voting list in previous years. The award aims to acknowledge the fresh and influential contributions these new products bring to our field, showcasing innovation and progress. And the nominees this year were Vastex PTF 100 Powder Shaker, Print Grip, and Caesar Compostable Pure HT. And the winner this year is Caesar.
Awesome. Congratulations. Maybe we've got a little crowd applause in there, Eric. And and then now here's where he really gets paid. If you can bring the fine folks from Caesar in with us, we would love to talk to them. Hey, Eric is so good. All right. Welcome in. We've got Patrick and Stephanie from Caesar. Thank you guys for being here, and congratulations.
Thank you so much. We're really excited about this award. And a couple of weeks ago, when we found out we were nominated, there was quite a buzz in the office. So everyone is very excited about it. And thank you to all the voters who chose us for this award. And we're really looking forward to sharing it with not only the folks here at Caesar North America and Michigan, but at all of our offices and branches around the world. So again, thank you so much, and really looking forward to what the future brings with this great environmentally friendly and environmentally sound product.
Yeah. Well, actually, can you guys start us there to tell us a little bit more about this product? This is a product that maybe people don't know a whole lot. I mean, this is fairly brand new, if I recall. So tell us, just kind of give us the one-on-one on what this Pure HT is all about.
Sure. It's a heat transfer material. We're kind of trying to stay away from the V word, the vinyl, because there's no PVC or anything within this product. It's all water-based. And it's a third-party certified by the BMI biodegradable, or BPI, Biodegradable Products Institute, that within 180 days, once Pure HT hits the soil, whether it's in a compost or a landfill, the microbes in the soil break it down and they turn it into organic matter within 180 days. So we like to say it's going to go from the shirt to the dirt within 6 months.
Wow.
That's incredible. That's awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, hey, again, congratulations on you guys winning this award. And how about, do you guys have a single piece of 2025 advice for decorators who are listening right now?
Well, the word I would use would be perseverance. Pure HT has been a 5-year project for us. And, I always think about the legend of Thomas Edison when he invented or developed the incandescent light bulb. He said, I've learned 1,000 ways to not make a light bulb. And we learned more than 1,000 ways to not make a compostable product. But, keep with it. And if it's something that you truly believe in, just keep at it and keep going, and eventually, hopefully, you'll see the light of day at the end of the tunnel.
Well, was there some testing going on where, okay, it's 6 months, go dig it up?
Well, actually, we did that here in the office. So when we first got the samples in, we took a little piece of it and we put it in some of the potted plants around the office. And when we finally launched our product on our Facebook Live, Patrick Ali, who's one of our presenters, pulled one of the potted plants out and put it up on the table and went fishing through the dirt. And the carrier itself on the product is not compostable, but it is recyclable. But he pulled up just a blank carrier, and the product was completely gone. And that was in only, I think it was about 4 months. So
fantastic.
Yeah.
So, Patrick, I know you've talked about, all of the perseverance, the hard work that you guys have gone through. Stephanie, maybe you could share with us, as a company, you guys said this is going to go beyond Caesar North America, but as a company, right, what does winning an award like this mean for you guys?
Well, it lets us know that the industry realizes that we are trying to make a difference. And that's what we all need to do, is make a difference.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's
Well,
awesome.
I think you had to realize that the impact you're making, because now people know how to say the name of your company.
Yes, Caesar like the salad. We've heard everything from Sizer to scissor to sister to, you name it. We've heard it all.
You've heard it. Yeah.
Caesar like the salad.
And when Terry says people, he means him. So
Right.
Not just Terry. We know that.
Right.
We know it's not just Terry.
I love it. So good. All right. Well, any last thoughts before we let you guys go? And again, congratulations.
This is something, again, we're very excited about. And it's really, as Stephanie alluded to, an affirmation of people, really latching onto and having the same core principles that Caesar has. We're always looking toward the future and trying to make this blue marble a little nicer than it was when we got here. So
That's awesome.
it's a great feeling, and we're very happy and excited.
Awesome. And I understand you guys have the company Christmas party today.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for taking some time to come spend a little time with us here and have a drink for us, please.
Oh, we will.
Cheers.
Sure. Love it. Well, congratulations, you guys. Thank you so much.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays to you as well.
Awesome.
All right.
There we go. First award winner in the books for 2024. Congratulations again.
What a great product. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And we didn't bring this up, but I think I have probably in the past. And I like the way it feels too, to be honest with you, Terry. I know they didn't want to say the V word, but when you think of, cuttable vinyl, sometimes it just feels a little bit different, but that product, it really had a really cool feel to it. So
definitely check that out when I'm in Long Beach.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. All right. Well, are we ready for the next category here?
Yeah.
Okay. So this next category is the 2024 Customer Care Spotlight Award. And this category is all about recognizing a company and, if applicable, a specific individual within that company who has shown exceptional customer service in our industry. It's about spotlighting those who go the extra mile to ensure customers are satisfied. And so we asked people to list the company and the person, and just highlighting the importance of customer-focused approach. And we really want to just celebrate companies and individuals who kind of embody that customer service idea in their daily operations and how they go about carrying themselves. So we had a wonderful group of nominees, quite a big group of nominees, and a bunch of amazing people. So the people that we were voting on was Vic Patel from Craft Express, Roy Huseman from Equipment Zone, the Printing United Alliance, Eric Knight from GeoKnight, and Joseph Eric from the Magic Touch. And this year's winner, Terry, is Joseph Eric from the Magic Touch.
Awesome.
There we go. In here. Hello, sir.
How are you doing today?
Dude, super cool. I love that you've won this award. I think that it really goes to show all the hard work and dedication you've put into this industry. But tell us what this award means to you, Joseph.
Listen, we never do it for the accolades. It's nice to be, acknowledged in this type of format, but, for us, it means a lot because the work that we're doing actually means something. At the end of the day, whatever you sell, whether it's printers, transfers, ink, film. At the end of the day, you want to make sure the customer is happy. And, you know, things are never 100% foolproof. And then when stuff doesn't go right, you got to make sure the customer is either happy with the results or just you're going to be there for them. Because at the end of the day, that's all it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Really good.
You know, if anybody that knows Joseph, or I think my thought here is the reason Joseph deserves this award is probably any trade show booth. As somebody's interested in the products that Magic Touch offers, you say, go over and talk to Joseph. He'll take care of you.
Listen, at the end of the day, you have so many avenues of research. I'll tell the customers the good and bad of everything. I mean, every machine or thing has a niche, and you just got to find that niche. Nothing's better than the other thing another person's selling. It's just that if it fits your avenue, I'll help you out. If it doesn't fit your avenue, I will push you towards somebody who can help you, because you never want to sell a piece of equipment or a piece of material to a customer who will never use it.
Absolutely.
Right. Exactly.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and Joseph might even buy you a drink afterwards at the
one or two.
Hey, Joseph, what's a single piece of 2025 advice would you have for decorators that are listening to us right now?
Do your research, stay humble. There's new technologies coming around the corner every day. Do your due diligence and research on everything you want to get invested in to make money. But at the end of the day, a machine is never going to make you that extra money. You got to have the clientele to have that. So, look in oneself and then see where you're at in your business and then justify that next purchase. Don't make the purchase hoping to justify you're going to get the customer. So for me, just do your own due diligence, look in the mirror, and then see where you're at in your business, and then just go from there. I mean, you're going to find the right tool to help your business grow. And, hopefully it's with us or somebody who can help you along the way. Because at the end of the day, you want to purchase a piece of equipment from somebody who's going to be there with you ups and the downs. So, just do your due diligence and just do research before you buy anything, and then go from there.
I love it. I love it. Rena Cooper says, well-deserved. Congratulations, Joseph.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Rena.
Yeah. And then Ramona says, show us a stretch shirt. Love that.
My shoulder, I'm getting older and older, and I'm telling you, every time I stretch a shirt at a trade show, I feel a pop, and it's not the shirt, it's my shoulder. I think those days for me are going to be long gone. But
okay, all right. So if you're not familiar with what we're talking about, Joseph shows the ability of their papers, and what he'll do is he'll take a shirt almost to its. In fact, you've probably ripped some apart in your days, maybe in your younger days, maybe. But and it's just it's so fun. I mean, it's all in fun, but it really does show how great the product is, and what you can do with it, and. I don't know. It's so funny as decorators, right? We put the stuff that we do through and most normal people are not going to stretch your shirt like that. But I know every decorator grabs a shirt. The first thing they do is stretch the crap out of it, right?
Right away. So you just want to give a peace of mind for the customer and show what it can do and it can't do. And, just let them, give them the best advice you can and let them go from there.
Yeah. Kind of like taking that car on a test drive and you got to push it all the way to the limit, right? With the salesman in the passenger seat going, oh my God, slow down. I love it. Awesome. Joseph, congratulations, man. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for what you guys do for the industry.
Awesome. We'll see you in Long Beach.
Yeah. See you guys soon.
All right. See you, man.
All right. Excellent.
Very, very cool.
So well deserved.
Yeah. I think Joseph is also, and again, the Reggies are all about celebrating this industry, celebrating the people. We joke about the fact that this industry is like Hotel California. So if you're somebody new to this industry, what do you always tell people that are new in your screen printing class?
Oh yeah, I'd leave now, or you'll be in it forever. So
yeah, but we're here
only because it's such a cool industry that nobody wants to leave.
That's right. With just such great people across the boards, right? We've talked about that at the trade shows, right? How quote unquote competitors are hanging out and helping each other out. And at the end of the day, I think as an industry, we just want everybody to grow. So.
Absolutely.
Love it. All right. Well, Terry, you ready for the next category?
Absolutely. The 2024 Industry Education Excellence Award. This category recognizes the best teacher or online education source that helps people learn in our industry in 2024. It's for those who love to teach and share knowledge, not sell things through their tasks or posts, their talks or posts. The award is open to amazing teachers in online spots like podcasts, blogs, video channels, virtual events, and training sessions that make learning fun and easy. Nominees are Lori Donovan, iLearning Plus, Eric Campbell, Jay Bassell, and Terry Combs. And the winner is Jay Bassell.
All right. There he is. Sure. Congratulations. And I mean, I know that mainly you just want to beat Terry, right? I mean,
pretty much. Yeah.
that was
It was
beyond
all
that.
about whatever I could do to crush Terry. I mean, Eric, not so much, but Terry, whatever.
No. Yeah, man. All right. Well, Jay,
Yes.
congratulations.
Thank
In
you.
all seriousness, you are an incredible teacher for sure. I love sitting in on anything I can sit in when you're sharing and whatnot. But Jay, tell us what this means to you. What does this award mean to you?
Oh, it's a lot. It actually really is meaningful, very meaningful, because as you guys have so eloquently talked about, the three of you in the back room smoking cigars, the fact that you chose me, I mean, I'll never be able to repay you. So, no, I'm kidding. I can't help myself. This is to have a peer award like this, a peer voted award, is so cool, and it's just deeply meaningful. And every year I've seen other folks win this, and I'm like, that is so cool, And so to everybody that was nominated, congratulations, because if it weren't for me calling in 1,000 favors to get all those votes, I'm sure Terry would have won.
Jay, you and I have done a lot of webinars and things together over the years, and I was talking to a customer yesterday, and he goes, "Wait a minute, are you in videos on YouTube?" And I'm like, "I am." And he goes, "Are you the guy behind the desk or the guy in the hat?"
It is so great.
I don't think I've ever seen you wear a hat, actually, Terry.
You think I would?
Terry wear a hat.
Yeah,
You have? Okay.
Arizona, man.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe I'm. Yeah,
maybe one that says
Kansas. That's why I put it out of my mind. That's why I forgot about it.
Or the Super Bowl champion Chiefs. Anyway, hey, so Jay,
yes,
give us a single piece of 2025 advice for all the decorators that are listening right now.
Oh my goodness, you guys put me on the spot. I know you gave me this question, but I'm on the fence. But what comes to mind first is to be flexible, like be willing to change, I guess, and things are moving at a speed that we've never seen before. New developments, how we connect with our customer base, how we connect with and partner with our suppliers and our partner vendors. Everything's moving. Social media, marketing, branding, it's all changing so fast. So just when you think you know something, I promise you, you're going to have to relearn. So just be flexible and push yourself to get a little uncomfortable. Most of the results we really want are on the other side of that comfort zone. And so I've been really fortunate with this award, and thinking back over the last year and all of the webinars we've done, all of the training we've done, all of the classes at various trade shows. I have to push myself to reinvent myself every year, because you can't just really, even if you love a particular topic or you're known for a particular piece of content, you're the taco guy, or you're the wings dudes, whatever you're known for. Now you still have to kind of push yourself forward to learn more and adapt. So yeah, that's all I got. Nothing.
That's great advice. Great advice. So Lori Donovan says, "Congratulations, Jay." And she shared, "Heck, last time I checked, you crushed us all." Yeah, 'cause, when we were sitting around in that back room, we were going, would it look bad if we if we had Eric and Terry win? And that just didn't seem right. So, no, just kidding. Yes, all voted on by peers. I promise. We're just joking, everybody. And then Doug, your question, really good question. We'll get that into the show notes. He says, are we going to get links to these YouTube channels and how to find them? But Jay, tell people how they can find you and what you've got going on, both professionally and anything else that you're involved with.
Oh yeah, please. Let's see. Let's start with visit the Equipment Zone YouTube channel. Okay. We are not just there to pitch product and talk about printers. We do that, but we also do a lot of other interviews and training. It's open to everybody, open to the public. So please join us there. Terry is the VIP. He is the big deal. He is the big cheese, the El Capitan, Big Poppy.
Big
So yeah, or as we affectionately call him in the office, T-Dog. So
Wow.
Terry, some people don't know this, but 10 years ago when DTG printing was really in its infancy, Equipment Zone did a video, and we have a few, and one of them specifically that has over 1.6 million views, and it's Terry Combs talking about printing t-shirts. So
wow, look at that.
So visit us there. You can connect with me on LinkedIn. Love to connect with on LinkedIn. That's kind of my home away from home for professional things. And then I hope to see everybody at the Impressions Expo show or one of the various shows coming up in January, because there's a few.
Awesome. Love it. And Rena Cooper says, Jay, with all the wisdom, get that guy a Sancho's taco.
Yes, please. You notice the hat I'm wearing. Terry often gets confused thinking it's the LA Raiders. It's not.
It's the LA taco. That's awesome. Look at that. And then Kim Johnson says, congrats, Jay. So well deserved. So
absolutely. Thanks, Kim. Thanks, everybody.
All right.
Thanks, Jay.
Appreciate it, Jay. Soon. Congratulations, sir.
See you guys. Thank you very much.
Awesome. So well deserved. If you have been to a seminar or presentation that Jay gives, go buckle your seatbelt. It's it's going to be a raucous ride.
Yeah. Well, and it's not only is it because I think that's why you learn so much, right? He makes it so fun and engaging and entertaining that you're into it. And so, learning comes from that. But I don't think we understand that, right? Like you can have the best information in the world, but if you're not right, we've got to open up that dopamine reward system and some of the other chemicals going on in the brain. And so Jay really gets that. So good stuff.
I was doing my screen printing class, and I had a professor, chemistry professor, from Yale attend the class, and her comment at the end of the class was, "Too many anecdotes and stories." And the guys at Atlas Screen Supplies said, "Well, without anecdotes and stories, this class would only be 2 hours long."
Oh man, that's fun. That's super fun. All right. We ready for the next category here, Terry?
I think I'm up, right? Yeah. No,
sure.
You're up.
Okay. It doesn't matter. Okay. I'll go. So this category is the 2024 Decorators Hub Trade Show Award. It aims to honor an in-person event that significantly benefited, educated, and fostered networking within the decorators community in 2024. It's about applauding the event that offered a robust platform for learning, connecting, and growing together. And through this award, we seek to acknowledge the hard work and dedication that goes into organizing a trade show that truly serves and uplifts our industry's community. So we had wonderful group of shows and really good stuff. So here are the people that we were voting on this year. And Terry's favorite name for a trade show was one of them, Applique Getaway. And then we had Everything Embroidery Mart. And we also had the Apparel Decoration Summit, Graphics Pro Expo in Long Beach, the Pinners Conference, and the Printing United event in Las Vegas this last year. And the winner of this category this year is Printing United Las Vegas. So congratulations. Cassie Green from the Apparelist and Printing United is going to be here to accept the reward. Hi, Cassie. Congratulations to you guys.
Thanks. Just representing the team here, because obviously there is just an insane amount of people involved in the expo. So excited. Yeah.
And I understand a chunk of the team is actually on this year's site doing some touring this year. So they're already working on next year's show, which I'm sure it's been going on for a long time, actually, from the day that last year's show was done, I would imagine.
Pretty much. Even during this last show, we started working on 25. But yeah, a lot of our team is on site in Orlando right now, working on the 25 show. So like I said, there are just too many people involved in that, and so many great names working on it, already working on it. So there's a huge amount of effort that goes into the expo.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, so tell us, representing the team, what does it mean to win this award?
It means so much, simply because it means that we are making an impact on the community. Obviously, Printing United has long-standing roots across the printing industry, and had sort of gotten away from the apparel community a little bit for a while there in the not so recent past. But we have worked really, really hard to re-engage the apparel decorators. So to know that apparel decorators and the printing industry at large looks at our event as a place to network, as a place to find, their equipment, as a place to network with each other and meet with suppliers, and that it rose to such high standards, means that what we're doing is paying off, and that we are, our involvement and love for the community is showing itself.
Awesome. Yeah.
Well, I think the apparel zone that you guys did at Printing United was just tremendous this year. Just fabulous.
Thank you, Terry. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, some blood, sweat, and tears went into that. It was a big effort to create a little city within the show, where we could decorate. And thanks to Terry, Equipment Zone, M&R, all of those people who helped us, because without the sponsors, we could never provide like that level of education without your guys' partnership. And that's really what we look to bring. We wanted a high level of hands-on education at the expo for apparel decorators and anybody interested in it. So it was really cool to see it pay off.
Awesome.
All right, Cassie. So I know you guys are again already looking towards Orlando in what month is it in again this year?
It will be in October.
Okay. Awesome. I thought it was October. I wanted to make sure we got that right. What's at the Apparelist, you guys have so much great information there. What would be one thing that you could share with our listeners that might be a piece of advice that they can take into the new year for 2025?
So in thinking about networking and events, I would say make it a priority to attend at least one in-person event in 2025. There are so many really high-level good ones to choose from, not just the expo. I mean, you all put on classes and host conferences. There is no substitute for learning in person with your peers, because you just get an extra level of education. YouTube videos are great. Virtual sessions are great. Those things are all really great. But being in person with your peers and then with the industry experts, there's something to be said for networking in person. So make it a top priority in 25 that if you have not attended a conference or some sort of trade show or event, pick one and go.
Love it. Wow. Good stuff. All right. Well, Doug says they did a great job at Printing United. So
thank you.
It was a great show. And so Orlando next year, and then you guys are back in Vegas. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yep. Back to Vegas in 2026.
All right. I know we've already asked you questions, and we're just putting you on the spot at this point, but anything new that we can look forward to out there in Orlando?
Maybe.
Okay.
It's just us talking here, Cassie.
I mean, I love you guys, and I love the community, but maybe you just have to wait and see.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thank you. Sorry, we've got some technical things happening in the background, but congratulations to Printing United, and stay tuned for more from them. And we'll look forward to seeing everybody out there in Orlando in October.
Awesome. Thanks, Cassie.
Thank you.
All right. The 2024 Rising Star Award. This award seeks to highlight an individual under 40 who is making waves in our industry. Nominees should embody the essence of excellence in garment and product decoration, showcasing creativity, skill, and a positive impact in the field. And of course, we ask you to try to make sure the person is, in fact, under 40, because we're not checking IDs at the door. All right. So the nominees are Kylie Megan of Couture Creations, Adam Fuller of BJJ Hats, Adrian Palmer of DTFprinting.com, Jenna Sackett of Stalls, and Ryan Toney of P&M Apparel. And the winner is Kylie Megan of Couture Creations. Did we get?
Yep, we do. We do have have her here, and I apologize, I didn't get the last name corrected, but it's actually Kylie Salva. Did I say
I
that
did see
correctly,
that in the email, and
Kylie?
I didn't know.
Terry just reads what we put in front of him, so it's all good. Did I get your last name right there, Kylie?
Yes, you did. Hi.
Hi, and am I getting your first name right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're meeting you for the very first time right now, live on this show. So welcome in, congratulations, and thank you for carving out just a little bit of time. I know you have some other things going on, so appreciate you being here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So Kylie, real quick, tell us what winning this award means to you.
Honestly, I didn't even know I was nominated for this award. When Lori Donovan reached out, I was so honored. And this award means so much to me because it acknowledges all my years of the hard work that I poured into my business and symbolizes the growth. And I'm just so honored to have won.
That's awesome. That's amazing. So tell us a little bit about your business real quick.
So I do wholesale promotional products, so anything to help brand businesses. I cater to the small businesses as well. And then during the holiday season, I do customized gifts. So I do a lot of vendor events. I have back-to-back events where I have a DIY station set up where people can pick a cup and a decal for me to make on demand, and they can take home for themselves or to gift to a loved one.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that.
That is super.
Or are you just a little bit busy right now?
A little bit, and I work my business full time, and I have a full time job. So I would say I'm a workaholic.
Wow. Well, taking some time to be with us, that really means a lot to us for sure. Lori Donovan here says, haha, she thought I had been hacked when she reached out. So, and she also says, yay, congratulations. Well, okay. So you're obviously doing a lot of really amazing things there. Can you give other decorators out there, other people that are want to make 2025 their best year yet? What would be a piece of advice you'd give them?
I would say stay consistent. I know it seems like it's a competitive world out there, but there is enough room for us all to shine. Stay consistent with social media. It's a free platform for advertisement, and being consistent will pay off in the end, and you'll grow your community. And then with that community, you can find what they want or need and cater to them and niche down to stand out and be unique and be the go-to person for that specific item.
Love it. Wow. Great advice.
If you do that, you might even be nominated for an award you didn't even know about.
I know. I really thought she was being hacked because she sent me a link and I was like, I'm not clicking that. And then she's like, no, I've won before. And I'm like, I don't know about this. And then she showed me. I was like, okay. I was like, I'm going to send this out to my email list and my network and see if I have a chance at winning. And I ran with it.
There you go. I love it. You probably got the link and you're like, oh, these guys look a little bit shady. I don't know. We'll see.
No. Thank you guys so much for doing what you do. This is awesome.
Oh, we love it. Well, so great to meet you. One of the things we love about the Reggies is when we do get to meet new people like you. So after the busy holiday season into next year, let's see if we can get you back on the show and talk fully and see what we can share. I love the fact that you're supporting businesses and things like that. So I'm sure there's a show in there somewhere.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much.
All right. Congratulations again. And thank you for being here.
Thank you. Bye.
All right.
Awesome.
Fantastic. And
yeah,
just like you said, every year we always end up meeting somebody new, and you always think everybody in the industry after so many decades, and it's fantastic to see somebody new, certainly somebody younger who's excited about the industry.
Yeah, it is really, really cool to see that. So Jay Bassell says, thank you, Terry, Aaron, Eric, and all the regulators who have supported me and this podcast. Congrats to all who were nominated, except Terry, and everyone who gives to this community. So, sorry, I didn't mean to do that while you were drinking, Terry. That is not planned.
As I've said many times on here, if I had feelings, they'd be hurt right now.
All right. Well, let's get on to our next category. Is it my turn? I think
it's your turn.
Okay. All right. Thank you for keeping me here, Terry. 2024 Women's Voice Award. This award is all about celebrating a person who is working hard to spotlight the roles and achievements of women in our industry. It's for someone who is making a big difference in raising awareness and boosting the profile of women in the garment decorating field. Through this award, we aim to say a big thank you and cheer on the ongoing efforts to create a more inclusive and inspiring industry for everyone. So the folks that we were voting on this year, we had Megan Rodenhouse, Lisbeth Lyons Black, Adrian Palmer, Christine Shreve, and Mel Lay. And the winner of this year's award is Adrian Palmer. Welcome in, Adrian. Congratulations. Thank you so much for being here. And I really appreciate the fact that you've given a little bit of your vacation to us. So thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you so much. What an honor. Thank you to Terry, Aaron, and Eric for putting on this award and having the podcast and giving a voice to everyone in the industry every single week. Congratulations to all of the other nominees in my category. And thank you to the women in the industry. Without you, this wouldn't exist. It is my honor and privilege to have had recognized women in the industry I've been in the industry for 12 years. I think the awards for Big Picture and Screen Printing taking place for the 8th or 9th year this year. And so it's just an honor to be able to recognize women at every step of their careers and share all of the amazing things that they're doing within the print industry. So yeah, thank you so much. It's odd to receive an award when I'm usually giving them. So I really appreciate it.
You're doing a great job. I think that's what I want to ask you about, Adrian. Right? You've built these awards. You've done these things. I've watched you give away these awards and talk to the people that are winning them. How does that kind of feel to be able to go, okay, cool, I'm being recognized for what I'm doing here too? How does that impact you?
Yeah, it's a huge impact. I mean, my first initial response is it's not about me, it's about everyone. But it's so wonderful to see that the efforts that myself and the people around me, the different organizations and the companies that I've worked for, what we've done has mattered. And I look back at Robin Donovan, who was my boss 10 years ago, and she wanted to start the awards, and she left the company or left the magazine like 2 months after. And so I just started spearheading. Without her and without her being told that there aren't enough women in this industry to have awards, that was like the kick in the pants. It was like, oh, we'll show you. So, I always want to shout out to Robin for, really initiating this. And then for me to be able to grow this to this way. And then of course, involvement in the Women in Print Alliance and Print Girl Mafia and Unite Together and all these wonderful different, organizations. It's just growing and growing, and we can't do it without everyone in the industry. And even awards like this, where yes, the award is for me, but it's really for all women in the industry. So thank you.
Amazing.
Well, I love to see an award for my fellow Ohio University Bobcat. And for our listeners, Adrian's coming to us from Spain on her vacation. So we really appreciate you taking a few minutes to spend a little time with us. But Adrian, do you have a single piece of 2025 advice for decorators who are listening right now?
Yeah, well, specific to this award, the Women's Voice Award, hire women of color, hire moms, and then pay them equally to their, male counterparts. That's where you can really start making sure that your staff, is diverse. Get involved with the Women in Print Alliance, Print Girl Mafia, sponsor colorways, or attend the event if you're a woman of color. Get involved, and you can do that now. Join Unite Together, join the Women in Print Alliance. There are just so many different avenues that you can go. Hire someone with disabilities if you're looking to, broaden this awesome industry. We need to start in schools, so work with your local schools. Donate equipment. There are a lot of ways that you can get involved. And if you're looking to do that in 2025, I say just do it.
Yeah. Wow. What great advice for sure, Adrian. Jay Basel says, yay, Adrian. We've got Kim Johnson saying, congratulations, Adrian. One of my faves. Great job. And since you're coming to us from Spain, it is an international award show. So, and by the way, cheers, Adrian. We found out where it is, 5:00. So congratulations. All right, Adrian, congratulations. Thank you so much for being here. Now get back to your vacation, please. Oh, sorry, that's on me. All right. Well, you guys, so good. And I love what Adrian shared there, Terry. I mean, really does make it hit home, right? Like what it's all
It
about.
kind of floored me that she's been in the industry for 12 years. It seems like yesterday.
It does. It does. That means we've been in it for a long time. All right, Terry. Well, let's get to the next one here. We're doing good, but running out of time.
Okay, the 2024 Two Regular Guys Podcast Guest Star Award. This award is all about appreciating the guests who not only shared a wealth of information that was a game changer for your business, but also kept you entertained on the Two Regular Guys podcast. It's for the guests whose insights and engaging demeanor made a lasting impression, helping to blend valuable learning with enjoyment. Nominees are Jay Bassell, Dane Clement, Lisbeth Lyons Black, Michelle Moxley, and Cassie Green and Gary Jones together on the show. And the winner is Dane Clement.
All right. Congratulations to Dane. Join us, and we don't have a video from him. Sometimes we get a video from him, but he's our regular art guy. So he did say that what does this mean? He wanted to know what the meaning of this was, and we determined that Terry has to buy him beers.
Yeah. And then we determined that over that beer, we're going to talk about my book because I actually interrupted a seminar he was giving to give him a copy of my latest book because he likes my novels. So
there you go. I just cracked it open and I've been reading, but no, congratulations. Jay says his name is Dane. I thought it was Dale.
All these years.
All these years.
Well, I'm sure we'll talk about the award next time Dane's on the show. He's on with us about once a month. So
yeah, absolutely.
Look forward to that.
Yeah, so we'll get him on, but just I think going back to the idea of the award, right? Like we get to talk to so many amazing people, and so what I love about this category, Terry, is it gives people an opportunity to say, okay, who did they talk to in 2024? Let's go back and check that out. And just for everybody that is curious, we will let you go back into 2024 as long as it's before the Reggie nomination show. How about that? Because
I have to confess, I had to kind of go through the cursor through, all the different shows that all the different folks are on the shows for my own one vote. So.
Absolutely. I love it. Kim Johnson says, yay, Dane. Also well-deserved. All right. Well, shall we round this out, Terry, with so this is the best ambassador for the industry. So we kind of I don't know what we would call it. We kind of equated it to our, I don't know, help me out here, Terry. What award? Let's say that again.
The end of the Oscars.
Yes, there we go. So kind of the end of the Oscars. Now I do have that. So if you guys remember what that is, we might try that out. Or I have pom-poms. So either way you guys want to go. But
your wife is running down the stairs until we just do the pom-pom.
I know, but I bought a whole bunch of these and I tried one the other day and it was a dud. So I'm going, oh no. Maybe they're going bad on me, so I need to pop more off. Okay, so this category is to recognize someone who represents our industry within and without and exemplifies all the positive aspects of garment and product decorating. The nominees that we were voting on this year, Lori Donovan, Terry Combs, Vic Patel, and Cassie Green. So
and Dane Clement down there.
And if you go to the next page, Dane Clement. Sorry, Dane. We were just talking about you. My bad. I got to scroll a little further. All right. So those were who we were voting on. Eric, I feel like this needs a drum roll. Eric is so good. And the winner is Cassie Green from The Apparelist. Yay. All right. Well, let's bring Cassie in here. Cassie, congratulations. This is pretty darn cool.
My heart is racing. Wow. Just, thank you guys. Thank you, community.
Yeah.
Holy moly. I don't even know what to say. Incredibly humbled by this. So thank you, Aaron, Terry, Eric. Thank you, apparel community.
Awesome. Terry,
that's
go ahead.
awesome. Yeah, it's we've made you answer multiple questions, even out of left field, so we won't do that to you again. But just give us an idea of how you feel about being named the best ambassador for our industry.
Well, first, I love being on the other side of being interviewed. So I always say when I'm conducting an interview, I like to wing random questions at people just to see what they say. So you know what? It's only fair that it gets turned around on me. What this means to me is I look at our industry and there are too many people to name doing great things, right?
Yep.
You've got Judd Seifer and Spectrum Designs out there doing the disabilities inclusion. You have Adrian Palmer and Lisbeth Lyons out there leading the way for Women in Print Alliance.
Yep.
I mean, you have all the people who work on Unite together. I could go on and on.
Yeah.
There are so many people that lift up this industry. And I think that's what makes it so special to be a part of, is because it's, as Joseph even said, it's not about us and the awards and us individual people. It's about what our community is doing together to make, the industry better, to make ourselves better, to make our customers better, to make our readers better. And so to know that I was even nominated, again, incredibly humbling, incredibly honored. It's become more than a profession for me. This has become personal. And so to know that passion and that drive and that work is paying off and making a difference in people's lives feels pretty darn good.
That's really cool. Wow. So cool. Thank you for sharing all that, Cassie. All right. Well, we said we weren't going to, I don't know, Terry was speaking for me, but he wasn't. So I'm going to wing a question at you here.
Yeah.
Because the one thing that I don't think we have talked about, and when we have this much Cassie on the show, I can't believe we haven't talked about this yet. Help us with your best piece of advice in 2025 when it comes to sustainability.
Oh, Aaron, you asked me about sustainability. I'm going to get up on my soapbox.
Please do. Jump up. This is your platform. Let's do it.
My piece of advice when it comes to sustainability specifically is we have to do it. Everybody has heard me talk about this, that we've heard other industry ambassadors talk about this, but the time is now to stop talking about it and do something about it. I fielded a phone call yesterday from somebody looking for hemp apparel of all things, because there are people out there exploring what's better. And like some of the award winners before me who have spoken today, how can we not just make our industry better, but how can we make this world a better place?
Yeah.
I personally want a world where my children grow up in, where it's not boiling from the inside out, where there aren't, all of these clothes just laying in the environment that you can see from space. So find that piece of sustainability that you can realistically achieve and do, even if it's just a personal thing in your home, like recycling, or a personal thing in your business, like putting more energy efficient light bulbs and things like that. Like, those are small things, but if you think collectively, everybody doing that, it's going to make a difference. So find that one small realistic piece, start there, and don't stop. Just be relentless, be fierce, be passionate about it.
Wow. So good. So good. Lori Donovan says, congrats, Cassie. And we've got Jay Bissell. Yes, cheers to all, but Cassie's a winner, the give back queen. So very good. Very
Thanks,
good.
Jay and Lori. Being among you guys as nominees too is pretty darn amazing, because they're doing some awesome things too.
Yeah, we got some great people here. All right. Before my wife gets down here and stops me, let's do this. Maybe. There we go. Wow, that was loud. Okay, I'm covered in stuff. Congratulations, Cassie. Thank you so much for being here. And,
Yeah.
We'll talk to you soon.
Bye,
Thanks,
Cassie.
guys.
So well deserved.
So well deserved. Wow, that was really, really loud. Everybody okay?
I love it.
Did I blow anybody's ears out? All right, Terry. Well, what a great show today. We've got confetti everywhere. Well deserved. 12 years in the books, Terry. So
everybody out there who nominated and voted, great job this year. Everybody that won an award, everybody nominated for an award, awesome contributors to our industry.
For sure. For sure. All right, Terry, let's we still got secret sauce to come here. So let's get into that. But real quick, tell us where you're going to be out on the road here. We're getting into 2025.
I know. My complete screen printing business course. I'll be at Workhorse Products here in Phoenix, February 1st and 2nd. I'll be in Chicago at Atlas Screen Supply, March 15th and 16th. And I'm going to be doing a DTG and DTF printing, which technology is best for you, at Impressions Expo in Long Beach in January. All my upcoming events you can find at terrycombs.com. How about you, Aaron?
Real quick, not an event per se, but as I've mentioned before, it's an invitation. I just want to help business owners figure out what they're good at and what makes them happy so that they can align their business with that idea. And then, we can kind of give them some ideas on ways to implement a foundation that's going to match up to that. So if you want to see how your business is aligned to your strengths, values, and passions, I do have a no charge assessment and strategy call that we can jump on together. No strings attached, no expectations. If you'll go over to osg.link/SVP, you can check that out and sign up for it. And just an opportunity to help you spend more time smiling and less time stressed out. And that checks a box for me as well. So please go and sign up for that if you have not. osg.link/SVP one more time. And then the next thing, Terry, we've got a big, exciting retreat happening April 10th through the 12th. It's called the Summit of Success, and it's where business owners, we often get caught up in the daily grind and sometimes forget to kind of step back and recharge and just kind of understand what the big picture vision of our businesses are. So we've got a space, and I'm still not getting the name of the space exactly right, but Becky will correct me later, but it's Code Prairie Lodge in North Dakota. It is a gorgeous, amazing place, and you're going to have an exclusive opportunity to recharge, relax, get practical business building skills, some tools for wellness, and all sorts of great stuff. And 3-day event. As business owners, to have 3 days where you don't have to make any decisions, you don't have to think about anything as far as like, oh my gosh, what do I have to do today, right now? Just an opportunity to really think about the big picture of your business. This is a gift you need to give yourself. So it's an all-inclusive event covering meals, lodging, and all the sessions, and it's only $1,500 for those 3 days. Or you could choose to share a room with somebody, and each person registers for $1,000 a piece. So super affordable, and just a great growth opportunity for you to check out. There are only 11 rooms available, so please make sure that you get signed up quickly over again at osg.link/SOS. All right. And then last thing I wanted to share here, Terry, is tomorrow I've got Small Business Saturdays. I try to do it every Saturday at noon. Occasionally we move the time around a little bit, but we're pretty set on noon. So if you go over to liveosg.com, you can check that out. Tomorrow's show is going to be all about, I want to show you that your calendar, not your to-do list, is your ultimate tool for business success. So tune in tomorrow to learn about your calendar, not your to-do list, being the ultimate tool for success. Again, you can find that on our YouTube page, which is at liveosg.com. So, and then I will share real quick, Terry, so you can get ready for the secret sauce here. Eric's upcoming here. So if you would like to learn more from Eric, which I will tell you, you want to learn more from Eric. This guy is amazing and gives so much and teaches so much information. So you can join him for the Take Up episode 210. It's going to be the catch up and holiday hardships and help. So in this episode, Eric's going to catch up with the latest news from the Take Up, talk about some of his most frequent difficulties in digitizing and machine embroidery through the holiday season and how he handled them. So tune in for some stories from the shop floor, hints at what's coming next in his education and work at Embrilliance, and to ask your embroidery and digitizing questions as well. You can join him live at 2:30 p.m. Mountain Time. Terry will correct. 2:30 p.m. Mountain Time, and he's going to share his insights, and you guys can jump in there and share your insights as well. So also, stay tuned. More announcements coming soon in this space. Eric will be at the Impressions Expo in January, so make sure that you're there, and we'll get you more details about where you can specifically connect up with Eric. But I'm sure they'll have like the Eric Campbell wing, like they want to, So
As always.
All right, Terry. It's secret sauce time, sir. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Plastisol inks are durable and very forgiving. You can walk away from a screen loaded with Plastisol ink, then come back a week later and just start printing again. To cure, the ink film needs to reach 320 degrees, causing the PVC resin to absorb the plasticizer. The moment the entire ink film reaches 320 degrees, the ink is cured now and forever. So most of the printing we do is with all-purpose Plastisol. The ink at room temperature is soft and easy to use and can be commonly laid down with one print stroke. Use this ink on light color garments or print it over a white underbase. Plastisol ink is also wet on wet. That means we print one color after another without the extra step of flashing or drying between colors. High opaque inks are used for maximum opacity on dark garments. High opaque inks can be used as a standalone print or as an underbase that's flashed or dried on the platen and then colors printed on top. In my shops, I stock two high opaque inks, white and athletic gold. The athletic gold is because there are so many schools and organizations that use that color on dark garments. Any other color is, I'm going to print all-purpose ink printed on top of a white underbase. The next ink you'll find in many screen printing shops will be high opaque, low bleed ink. So wait, there are two high opaque inks? Why is that? You can print 100% cotton garments all day long without any issues. But when you print on a 50-50, 50% cotton, 50% polyester, we run into a little issue called dye migration. When cotton is dyed, the dye goes into the cotton fibers and stays there. When polyester fabric is dyed, the dye stays on top of the thread and can release into your ink under heat. So when you print that white ink on a red 50-50 garment, the ink may be pink as it exits the dryer. That's where high opaque low bleed ink comes into play. The ink, when used properly, will help block the shirt dye from bleeding into the Plastisol ink. So these are the common variations in Plastisol inks used in nearly every screen printing shop. Plastisol is still king in screen printing, and that's my secret sauce for today.
Awesome, Terry. Good stuff. We had a little kind of blip at the front end of that. So we're still working on the transition there. I think I probably screwed something up over on that. So we may have to get you to record that first part.
Okay, no problem.
But, very good. Very good stuff there, you guys. And love it, Terry. Always good information. Even if you're not a screen printer, right? You just how these things all work together, I think is pretty cool. All right, Terry. Well, we are into bonus time here. We've come to the close of another show. We want to congratulate all the winners and all the nominees, and just also thank all the people who nominated and voted and made this another amazing year of Reggie's. And we've got one more show left this year, though, Terry, but it's been a great 2024. So
it has indeed.
Kudos to you, sir. Great season.
And kudos to our show producer, Eric Campbell, for all he does. And a show like this, lots of extra duty to do. So great job, Eric. We appreciate everything you do.
Yeah, no, it was fantastic. Again, what do we juggle about 10, 12 people, something like that, or 8 people, right? And so really good stuff. Thank you, Eric, very much. As I said, we've got one more show left this year, and then we'll be off until 2025. But this is our annual show. It's a show that Terry and I love because we're both planners, probably planning geeks, maybe, Terry. Could we say that? Yeah. Okay. So planning for 2025 is what we're going to be talking about next year. And
next week.
What's that? Oh, yeah, next week. Sorry. All right, let's get to next week, Terry.
All right. Until then, I'm Terry Combs. He's Aaron Montgomery.
And that was the Two Regular Guys.
Here we go. We're out.
Awesome.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Two Regular Guys. We're here because of listeners like you, and we're so grateful to have you on this journey with us. For more valuable insight, be sure to visit our website, 2regularguys.com, and join the conversation on our Facebook page. And hey, if you or someone you know has expertise, a unique perspective, or a story worth sharing, we'd love to have them as a guest on the show. Just reach out. Remember, success in this industry isn't just about the equipment you own or the techniques you've mastered. It's about the mindset you bring and the connections you build. Keep learning, stay curious, and don't be afraid to think differently. Keep pressing on, and we'll catch you on the next episode of the Two Regular Guys.